Welcome to the Hall of Chaos episode 2, live from Dragonmeet 2019. So, starting from my right, and just working around the table, if everyone could just say who you are, who your character is, and where you're known from, if you're known from anywhere, that would be great.
I'm Philip. On Twitter you can find me at the You can also find me on the Tamesis, Tamesis, and Vampire the Masquerade live streams. Today I will be playing Dead Now for the TK.
Okay. Next we have...
I'm Dee. I play Casney on the podcast Dice Out Now game. And today I'm going to play a dragonkin called Capriera.
Next we have Belry.
Hey, it's me, Belry. If you listen to this, he probably already came to you, And today I'm playing Donald Bags. I'm one of them mobster enforcer types, like a fixer. I fix things.
Donald Bags.
Donald Bags.
Alright.
It's like Donny Pockets, but not.
Right, okay. Next we have...
I'm Lyne. You can find me on Twitter at Lyne the Order. Like Phil, I also play on Blood on Text. And today I'm going to be playing Rona. I'm a dwarf. I like punching things, and I like digging in caves.
Alright. Next we have...
My name is Niranjan, and I will be playing Jag, a middle-aged female jaguar-esque tabaxi. She has recently lost her cubs to raiders and has been banished from her tribe for failing the guild with which she studies the fine arts and the arcane. Its final rite of passage.
Okay, and finally...
My name is Greg. I'll be playing Berrybeak today. Berrybeak is an Arakoa, but I think typically Arakoas look like half man, half eagles, but I think he's going to be more like, he's got some vulture blood in him somewhere, and as a result he's losing all the feathers on, and he's really ashamed of that, so he's been gluing feathers on his head, which looks really ridiculous, but it's mating season, so you got to do these things. Yeah, so that's Berrybeak. He's a pirate.
Okay, so as with this story, as with episode 1, basically what will happen is you will start at the door will open. There will be some form of challenge to get to the door after it, and you will have to solve this challenge to get through. This can be anything from a simple just walk around the problem to you set the entire room on fire and hope somehow this helps you get through. It is entirely up to you. You can use any items you have in your possession now. So, also we start in this very dark corridor, and the door at the end opens. As you walk into the first room, there's a sort of thick purple carpet ahead of you. It seems to stretch all the way to the other end of the room, and as you begin to walk into the room itself, you begin to sink into the carpet like a very deep cushion. What do you do?
I'm going to try and move up the carpet.
Yeah, the first thing I'm doing is getting off this carpet. It feels like quicksand.
It lasts the entire length of the room.
Entirely?
Back up. And then I'm going to use my halberd to just push down and see just how deep this goes.
Okay, you push down your halberd, it just keeps sinking. It's like almost like to the whole length of your halberd, it's just still going down.
I don't see what the problem is. And I just fly to the other side of the room.
Yep, you've got to the other side of the room. On the other side of the room, you notice that there's a door, and it seems to release the door, you need to put pressure on this gigantic button.
Put pressure on the gigantic button? What could go wrong?
Oh, that's what going on, okay.
Alright, if I throw you some rope, could you just, pull the rest of us?
I can come get it from you if you want. I flap across and I offer my claw.
Well, 10 foot of rope and just...
Okay, since you like to just throwing it to each other, you don't need to rope it so far. So what are you going to do with this rope? Are you going to drag them across?
Is there anywhere that I might be able to tie this rope to on the other side?
There doesn't seem to be anything obvious, but you can tie it around the button, I suppose.
I'll take the rope with me across the room, and I'm going to press the button first. So I have the rope in my hand. Are any of you still falling into the very plush and comfy carpet?
I'm able to move out of it, so...
I feel like I'm doing like a little jig, so I don't fall. Kind of like when you need to use a toilet.
Just wait there. Let me check this out. And I press my claw into the...
The more you try to pressure the button, the more you feel that you need to basically have quite a strong stance to shunt into the button. Like, when you're in the air pressing it's not getting enough, push back, push the button in.
Screw this, I'm just going to dive across and run as fast as I can, so hope that I don't sink.
Don't
Okay.
trip on the rope.
Roll
Yes.
roll dexterity.
Yeah, that's like a workplace.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
that wasn't a good start. That's a 2.
As you sort of jump from side to side, it's like your foot goes straight into a rabbit hole. The more pressure you push down, the more you seem to sink on both sides, and you end up badly spraining your ankle.
Oh no!
But as you try and take weight off it, you seem to sink into the other leg. What do you do?
Oh no! Oh, help! I try and reach out to the rope if the rope is trailing. I'm going to try and reach it to see if I can grab onto it before I sink.
How strong is the character?
Not very. Actually, terribly weak.
Okay,
D4. So,
okay, so you probably wouldn't cope well with more than maybe 2 of them holding onto this rope, trying not to sink into
yeah,
it.
no.
Right, okay.
I'm probably struggling already.
Alright, you tried to push the button. Can you just start pulling us already?
Alright, I start pulling.
Okay, roll.
I'm grabbed them.
I have a spectacular 2 on a 4-sided die.
You try to pull. You find it very difficult to pull the 2 people that are currently holding onto the rope. Considering you're trying to pull Kapera, and Kapera's almost a dead weight because she's trying to not put any weight on her leg, you're really struggling to stay in the air.
Yeah, that's problematic. Can I use my awareness and just get a better sense of this room? Like, we know that it's a room with a purple floor. What's the ceiling look like? How long is it?
Oddly well lit. It looks like it's a sort of almost dome-like roof. It looks like it must get an awful lot of sun coming in. But the windows look very thick and old, like they've not been opened in a long time.
So it's like a glass dome,
Kind
but
of like a
very
glass door,
dirty.
yeah. Very dirty, thick
Right.
glass.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to just try to fly up into the center of the dome, so that even if I start to fall, I've got a bit of time to find
It's
myself.
just a glass dome on top, or is there stones around?
It's a glass on top, and then it looks like it's a standard brick wall.
And how does the brick wall look? Does it look like
It looks quite old and like looks like the plaster's coming away.
So I'm going to kind of reach around and see if I can maybe gain a hat. They have the climber's kits, so see if I can.
Yep, roll spent to use your climber's kits, try and hold on.
That's a 9 on these thinking.
That's fine, you do manage to get a basic grip on it, so you do pull yourself along the edge of the room.
Alright, so you're taking my rope, so I'm just going to take my minus pick, chunk it into the wall, and then use my climber's kit to kind of just copy him
Again, roll spent.
So you're bouldering
11?
around.
on a
Okay.
d20.
You again slam your pick into the wall, you can sort of pull yourself forward and keep slamming and pulling yourself forward, so you're having no problems.
I've flown up to the top. Is there anything at the top of the dome that I can put the rope on?
No, nothing there, unfortunately.
Alright.
It's only 10 foot of rope anyway.
Does anyone have anything sticky, adhesive?
Nope.
But wait till we're in the dwarf around, then we'll have an idea. Just hold on, wait till we get round.
Does anyone have some nails, maybe?
No.
No.
Jesus, I can't do this voice. Marvin ruined me.
So as soon as I get round, and then they get round all the way to the other side on the button, or around where the button is, get the other end to those over there. Oh, give one side of it, I'll pull them over.
We're going to do a loop. Is that what you're
So
suggesting?
if you usually find one end, find one end over there, you can find, we can't. We can pull others over. So I think you're pretty strong as well.
I like to think so, yeah. She kind of just flexes.
So are you like putting yourself onto the wall and leaning into the wall when you do it, or are you standing in the middle of the floor?
I'm going to be standing on the floor. So
Okay. The more you find pull, the more you sink deeper into the ground.
I'm going to go kind of round to get through where the button is on the other side.
Okay, yeah. But the more you move around and try and pull, the more when you pull, your weight goes in the back of your feet and your feet just sink deeper into this carpet.
No, I just sorry because the button's on the just the
Yeah, the buttons are for
So
the.
that is to climb round and to get to there.
So you climb all the way around and then you're going to pull.
Yeah, so that, and then on the thing with the button, and then be pulling them over.
Maybe our combined strength will be able to press the button.
Maybe.
We can see what's beyond. Maybe then
let's
we
get
can.
over first. I think.
Alright.
Just in case things go badly wrong.
Alright.
So what are you going to be doing?
Is the rope tied to the button?
No, the rope is just in.
And so I believe what happened was I took the rope, I went up to the top of the dome, then you told me to bring down a length of the rope. So now across, he's got one. So Desno has one side of the rope, and I'm taking to the other side, and I can hold a length of it aloft for extra strength.
I will try to use the dexterity skill to boulder across the wall using a serrated dagger also for support.
Okay, roll dex.
7.
That's fine. You managed to sort of pull your way across using your dexterous skill. So most of you are now on the other side of the room. How are you going to hit the button?
Give it a punch.
I can't do anything, I'm still stuck.
Well, grab the rope and use strength to kind of pull you over.
He's the strongest of us.
I mean, I like to think I'm pretty built.
As you're saying that, I'm kind of just like, see these guns? I'm pretty fucking long, mate.
Can we have a flex off?
You can.
Yes!
Right, we'll go for the rules first.
How do this one happen? No.
18?
Oh, to 17.
Oh,
I
the
guess.
dwarf takes it.
The dwarf takes it.
That's what I thought.
Fine, then you can lift her out of the damn pillow.
Alright, that means I get my roll back as well. Grab her out, put her out.
Okay, you pull her in. What are you doing about this button?
I'm gonna just stand on it.
It's like a sort of button into the wall.
Oh, I go in. Right. Shove it.
Okay, roll a spell check.
Hey!
You shut the button in, there's a sort of sound, and the button seems to stay locked in as the door opens at the end.
I don't think that was so hard now. But I go first.
Alright, I'll go in. I'm leading the way.
I'm hobbling along.
Do you want your extra hand, my lady?
Oh, yes, please.
Are you curious to know what's in the carpet?
Not really.
No.
If I'm being honest, I ain't really at home with all this plush.
Yeah, I can't help but think that if you get far enough down to find anything other than carpet, we might just,
Yeah, can you drown in cushions?
I suspect you could...
I'm pretty sure I had an ex like that.
There.
I'm saying nothing to that.
Onwards and upwards.
Okay, so you all exit the room. There's a loud metal thunk as the door shuts behind you. And as you're waiting for the door in front of you to inevitably open, there's a whirring sound, and suddenly the floor beneath you just opens completely and you all plummet straight out to the floor.
Damn
You look down beneath you, about 400 meters.
I don't-
Rapidly closing is a big green painted target with the doors next to it. So, what are you going to do to stop yourself falling?
Oh, God.
How close are the walls to me?
The walls are about, let's say, 25 meters from one side to the other. So
Oh.
like the dam, just like a circular chip you're falling down.
I'm gonna try and use what I call to have my camera to get strength. Just try to swallow.
Again, I'm going to use my miner's pick,
Okay.
slam it into the wall.
So you roll strength.
13.
19.
Okay, you're definitely fine. You slowly start sliding down, grinding to a halt, and eventually your momentum stops. You're just swinging in the air with this head bedded in the wall.
And then I use my climber's kick to start making my way down.
Well, let's see what the other four are doing
I
first.
think I'm gonna probably regret trying this, but the only thing that I can think to do is to use my sword in the same way that they've used their climbing stuff to try and stop myself falling. I can't imagine it working,
Alright,
but I have no other options.
roll your strength.
7.
You slam your sword into the wall, you bounce off, you don't seem to embed at all, and you remotely slow down.
Oh.
I feel like I don't have a lot of options. I'll be honest. The best I can think of, I got a chain. Maybe there's a light fixture or something I can get it on.
So you guys whip the sky and go.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
on that note, I do,
Yeah.
and I'm flying, so I haven't fallen.
That's a good idea. Can I grab him?
Damn it, I should have done that.
Roll your strength.
Boy.
You try and grab him, you just slide straight through.
Who's been
Plummeting.
greasing the void?
It's mating season.
Oh, God.
Best plumage is loyal plumage.
So, what are you going to do?
What's the distance that we're looking to drop?
It's currently about 400 meters.
Oh, no, I'm gonna die.
You're a cat. You can
Think-
land on your
that's what I was
feet.
thinking I was doing. I'm going to try and just land on my feet.
Okay, you're just going to plummet and just hope for the best?
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
cat, though. He should have some advantage.
Yeah, they do that thing where they sort of make themselves,
Parachute, yeah. Terminal velocity.
Cat, not a flying squirrel.
So, as the only one who's still moving, it's Donnie again.
No, it's Donald. Donnie was my brother.
Right, Donald. How are you gonna stop yourself falling?
I mean, I'm going to go with the original plan of flailing my chain around. I just hope that it catches on.
Right, roll.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not much better. That's 8.
Hey, there's many. Yep. You spring your chain around, don't manage to hit anything or flip anyone about. So, as the only one who's sort of slowly flapping through the sky, you just slowly descending.
Yeah, I think so. Nobody grabbed the rope.
Nope.
Right, okay, so I can slowly descend the rope and wave it if anyone wants to,
Currently, you've watched 2 people plummet straight past you. One of them is the cat that you're like, oh, the cat will be fine. The other one is the flailing, chain-waving Donald. I think you've sort of given up.
Do you think I should just lean in and try to, like... Is there any chance that I could swoop down and save...
You could try and swoop down and save Donald if you want.
I mean, if you can avoid the train.
Let's...
Like Castlevania.
Roll awareness to see if you're avoiding it.
Oh, awareness.
Donnie Belmont.
6 on an 8.
6 on an 8, yep. You avoid the swinging, panicked and chain-pulling Donald. And just do me a roll to grab him.
Dexterity, I'm good at. That is 17 on a 20.
17 on a 20, that's fine. You pick up the flailing Donald. What's the flailing Donald going to do now he's been grabbed?
Play my harmonic.
So as Donald slowly lowers to the ground, you'll go with the highest person up. So you're now attached onto the wall by your miner's axe, hanging from it. What are you going to do from there?
Use my climber's kit to just start making my way down.
Okay, roll strength.
Oh, 2 on a d20.
You put your climber's kit in, your climber's kit doesn't catch, and you just fall, plummet, leaving your miner's pick in the wall above.
I only have 2 wings.
So you begin to plummet.
You might be able to land on.
Maybe you can land on the cat. She'd be soft.
As she shoots past you, it's...
Okay, I've already used the counter there. Wish they'd give me fucking wings!
Okay, roll spread. Try and climb down the wall.
16 on the 20.
Yep, you slowly, very slowly manage to slam the daggers into the wall as you're climbing down. Okay, the dwarf is about to pass you. Are you going to do anything about it, or are you going to try and...
So I haven't caught you.
You haven't got the dwarf yet, you've just got Donald.
Right, okay, I get them confused. How far down am I right now?
You're about, let's say you're at the 300 meter mark.
300 meter mark here, okay.
So let's say because Donald was flailing quite badly, so let's say you fell 100.
Okay, in that case, I will I'm just going to try to knock the dwarf to the side in hopes that dwarf can grab the wall if I kind of knock her toward the wall.
Okay, roll.
Body check.
What's your going to hit it with?
My wing. I'm just going to body check it. Yeah.
Okay.
Strength is my worst ability. I have a D4 in that, and I rolled a 1!
Oh no!
As you try and knock the dwarf out, the dwarf goes straight through, breaking your wing, sending all 3 of you plummeting straight towards the ground.
You killed us all.
Are you serious down there right now?
So, Kabira has managed to slow herself very slowly with her sword. So, what are you going to do now? As you're watching this sort of scene of twisting bodies spinning below you.
They're below me, so I'm not going to have to worry too much about them hitting me on the way down. That's good. I will... Nope, can't see anything here that's going to help me. Can I see if there's any, handholds or anything on the wall on the way down?
You probably find 1 or 2, so roll awareness.
That is my good skill. No, 7 out of 20.
You can't seem to see anything in your current position, looking around. So let's start doing some death rolls. So starting with the cat, can you please roll me your percentile and your normal d10, please? Tell me what you get.
What is the % chance of death?
For a cat, it's a lot better than no.
I think it's probably pretty high.
Yep.
The percentile is 70, the dice is 1.
Cat lad only breaking 1 leg.
Alright.
Now can the rest of you...
As I'm plummeting and still getting closer to the ground, I'm going to take out my shovel. I'm going to try to do the same damn thing that I did with my pick. Slam it in the wall.
Roll strength.
5 out of 20.
Your shovel spins out of your hand, spins upwards. So can Donald and Jonah and
Very big.
Very big.
I have a plan.
Okay. What's your plan?
I sleep every night with a plush giraffe I will be using to pad my fall.
Okay. I will give you 2 or 3 extra ticks for this, but roll your percentile and your normal.
I mean, is a tick like 1%?
Yes.
Good. It's almost a full set.
If you get above 90, you'll probably survive.
No pressure.
47.
47, you land on the ground with a very hard...
Okay. My feathers didn't break my fall or anything.
Can Rhoda roll me her percentile?
Bye, Berry.
You just look at the big red block in the carpet.
That's a soft spot. guys.
2?
0-2.
002?
You not only do you splat on the ground, you leave a small Wile E. Coyote style hole in the ground.
Hey, if this was called Cthulhu, I'd be fine.
And finally, Donald,
I got 51.
51, you also just splat into the ground. Nothing much happens.
So who's my shovel landing on?
That's the point I need to roll now. Does your shovel?
Whack me off the bloody wall.
Yes, it does. Your shovel lands on top of the cat.
I'm for sure I'm
Your shovel lands, killing. Blade down the neck. So, it's down to two of you. You just watch three people land splat and then a sort of pool appear around the cat's head of red liquid.
I'm just gonna say, I was wondering how we could do a game in 1 hour. Now I understand.
So yeah, I slowly get down the rest of the way.
Okay, attention to well last time.
being real careful.
Fall your way down. If you can roll me strength to climb down.
Oh, 2 on a d12.
You slip and fall. Can you roll me a dex to see if she clips you on the way past? Great. She clips you on the way. You both start spinning straight south. Are you going to do anything before you both hit the ground?
I think there's something on my plan to do in the water. I'd like to try and leech the chain over it to then just try and catch us both.
Okay. Roll strength.
That was nice of you considering I nearly killed.
Dex on a d20.
Your chain hooks. Your hand doesn't hold it. You all plummet to the ground. Can you do the 40% out, please?
Actually, before that, I'm going to try and whip out the halberd and shove that in the wall.
Okay. Roll strength.
I still know you.
Yes.
10 on a d20?
It checks in, it stops you for a couple of seconds and then just slides out again till you fall in.
Well, that one, there's going to be quite something.
Okay, so what do you roll in percentage, please?
Oh no. 87.
82. Considering you were slowed by a halberd, you survived with significant injury, but you still survived. So you land, breaking your leg. You're dead. Your leg was broken anyway. As Desmond crawls his way through the door,
I'm the surgeon, everyone else see what I can grab her from him first.
you look at everyone and you take all their stuff and then you go, who has what? You head through the door. Everything goes white to everyone else.
Do you want to go fill the harmonica?
After about 10 seconds of being to the next room, you find yourself in a room with everyone else blinking at you and they're confused why you suddenly just come from with a broken leg.
Hey, where you been?
They just appear carrying all their gear and they're all just suddenly like, where did you come from? And then you're like,
That's my harmonica.
and then you put your hand in your pocket and find you still have your harmonica.
Oh, I got 2 harmonicas. Fantastic.
What?
You want to give me my pick
What
back?
have you done to my giraffe?
I don't have your paper.
There's 2 now.
Guys, I figured out a money laundering scam.
As all of you are confused, before you can say anything else, the door at the end opens and it reveals a small island. And it appears that there's a second door on another island 30 metres away. But between the island you're on and the island with the door seems to be several shark fins swimming through the water.
How far is this distance?
30 metres.
Do we see?
So your leg is still broken.
Yeah, my leg is still very broken.
So you have to go back there and kill yourself so you can come back fully healed.
Is it kind of a river where it might be sort of several sharks in the pool? Or do you reckon?
It's like a sort of ocean, almost like a sort of ocean. You see no other islands nearby apart from the one you're on and the one 30 metres away.
I'm going to put my crossbow. And I'm going to do the checks.
Okay, roll dex. Yep, you managed to shoot a shark. It just seems to angle the shark, and the blood in the water seems to make the rest of them go into a frenzy.
Maybe they'll eat each other.
I mean, but
I like
there'd
this
still
idea.
be like 1 left.
Yeah, but that's just 1. 1 is better than. How many are there?
There looks about 7 or 8 sharks at the moment.
Yeah.
Apparently,
one is better
my
than
wings
nothing.
are we're
Your wings are fully healed, yes.
It was a healing well of death.
I mean, what if we throw in old trigger fingers here to keep the sharks busy? And then we just hover.
I'm going to put a crossbow in your ass in a minute.
This guy, he helped me when my leg was hurting earlier, so.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You tried to save me even though I knocked you off the wall, so I'm not for that.
You're too soft.
You know what? I'm going to see if I can animal handle a shark.
Yes.
Why the? A 5 on a 10.
You managed to you're trying to coax a shark. You coax it closer and closer. You know one is just sitting watching you. It's about maybe a metre away from you, just watching you.
Yeah, sharky. No.
What else are you going to do?
So we're in a large chamber with an island in the middle, surrounded by a pool.
You're on a small island where the door in was. The door in is now shut. And 30 metres away from you, on another small island, is the door out. And between you and there seems to be several sharks crisscrossing around. The one has a crossbow bolt right through its fin.
Sure.
And a trail of blood seems to be following it, and the rest seem to be more angry.
And the ceiling?
It seems to be open air.
So like we're outdoors.
It seems like you're
We're in
outdoors,
some
yeah.
kind of like extra dimensional. Okay, great. In that case, are there any birds circling?
Nope.
All right. Well, there is now because I'm flying over to the other island.
Yep.
And I'm still give me my rope back. Okay, I can take one of you across.
Yep.
All right. You remember what happened last time?
Roll strength to carry the dwarf across.
I'm going to test this before I go over the water. No. So I got a 1, but as I said, I'm not going over the water until I can determine whether I can lift this dwarf.
You strain your wing,
And
trying to carry the dwarf.
yeah.
You can still fly on your own, but you would really struggle to carry anyone else.
See ya! And I fly over
Very
by myself.
I come to the last two.
Not to make the obvious joke, but I feel like you're probably the lightest. I've always wanted to throw a dwarf. I give you the rope. I throw you as hard as I can. Maybe you make it. Maybe you land in the sea. I don't know.
Yeah,
But you're closer.
You know what? Considering what just happened in that last room, it's great.
Yeah.
Throw me!
Through her.
Right, close the door.
I'll balance on my good leg and try and use that with my strength to help us as well.
Fair enough.
That's it.
I got 2.
17.
On a 20.
Okay. As you flip her up, she claps her leg into the face of Donald, who falls into the water and is drowned.
Oh no.
I'll be by 17.
The door's flying to there. But Donald is now splashed in the water and he's gone under the waves.
Guys, while the shark's getting him, that's your chance.
I mean, it's only fair.
Is it possible that I can use my animal knowledge, my holy symbol, and communicate with the sharks themselves?
You can try.
It depends how pious they are.
19 on a d20?
Yeah. The sharks just seem to not be interested in Donald, despite him flashing around like some sort of drunk seal.
I wish I was drunk.
The only advantage is Donald hasn't seemed to have fallen into the area that all the blood is at the moment.
I mean, I'm just going to ignore the fact that I'm holding a harmonica filled with my own gore from before. I'm hoping you all just forget that despite the fact I brought it up.
Are they?
Are me so much.
Are the sharks snapping at each other?
They're snapping at the one that's bleeding. That's the one that's snapping at.
Well, do they say anything? Because I wanted to communicate with them. So
They don't seem to discuss much too, but you do get the feeling that they're quite hungry. But equally, they only seem to be attacking the one that's bleeding.
Is my leg bleeding?
It broke quite horrifically, so it's probably going to be bleeding, yes.
Oh no.
Wow.
You don't need that leg. Just throw it in.
And how far did we get the dwarf?
The dwarf got about 6 metres, 7 metres in, but the sharks isn't.
If they're not paying attention, I'm just swimming, like straight.
Look, if you all swim at the same time, the worst that's going to happen is 3 of you die.
I only gotta be faster than him.
Okay, so as Donald frantically paddles towards the other one, and Rona also paddles towards the other island, what are the 3 remaining folk doing?
I'm going to take a really long run up, and then I'm going to try to dive to get a bit of a head start before I get into the water.
Wow, shit, I'm
Dexterity
throwing
check
it
on that one.
Yeah, that'll be a dexterity roll tip.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you get?
1.
Oh.
You trip and break your nose.
In the water.
As running up to the beach, just runs away, and as she's about to jump and strips and smashes her nose on the ground.
Oh great, now I'm bleeding.
As ones go, that was pretty good.
Well, I have been rolling badly for this whole time.
Just do a backstroke, you'll be fine, darling. This is apparently backstroke.
And I'm just going to swim.
Okay, as soon as you go into the water, the sharks immediately start swimming straight for you.
Alright, so I'm gonna back up the water for our helmet as they come.
Okay, roll for it.
13 on d20.
Yep, you kill the first shark.
Right, we just need to drip blood in the water. I'll drip a bit of blood in the water to tempt them.
Come on, come here.
As the other four of you slowly swim or fly into the distance towards this other one, the two of you are standing, dripping blood into this stuff.
I'll try stabbing with my sword as they get closer.
Yeah.
But you've got your halberd, so.
Okay.
If we keep coming,
I
Okay.
think this is our best chance, honestly.
then we are going to get
Roll steps again, try and stab another shark.
17 on
Yep, you managed to kill the second shark.
Okay, up 10 on a d12.
Yep, you kill that shark, so there's about 4 sharks remaining. There's lots of blood in the water at this point. It's huge, like, full of viscera.
If they're still coming,
Yep, there's,
that's 13.
yep, still
Right.
keep killing sharks.
Okay, oh, a 12.
Yep, that was a bit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So that shark is very dead.
You somehow managed to kill the remaining sharks, so all the sharks are now
Stand
dead.
through one and it hit the other on the other side.
You just keep killing sharks. All of them are now dead. The entire sea is ran completely blood-red shark blood.
Nah, that smells actually.
Tasty.
As you sort of
Zombie sharks.
limp your way to the other side of the pool, drag yourself through the door, that is the end of this chapter of the Hall of Care. Thank you all very much for joining.
Yeah.
We'll go
Very
around
good.
one more time and we'll just say once again who you are, where people can find you. So, starting first of all.
I've been you can find me on Twitter because you can also find me at Penance and on Tamesis and Podcaster.
I'm Dee. You can find me at the Dragonflame on Twitter. That's DEA Dragonflame. And you can also find me on Dice Out Now Games, which is a Play by the podcast.
Yeah, I'm Lyne. You can find me on Lyne the Order at Twitter, which is LINE the Order. And same as Phil, I'm on Blood on Tamesis, Vampire Chronicle.
Next, Ender.
I'm NJ, you cannot find me. I don't exist.
I am Greg. I am also a man of mystery. But if you find the end of the rainbow, I'll be there waiting.
Leprechaun!
I'll be there for you. Sorry.
And finally, Belry. Where can find you?
It's me, Donald Bag. International fixer. You got a dead body that needs taken care of. Don't worry, we'll find you.
And throw it in the water for the sharks!
Yeah,
Thank you
something
very
like
much.
that.
And on that note, we brought the second episode of Halls of Chaos to an end. Thank you for listening. Good night.